Hi everyone, it's Dawn. Nice to see you all again, and just so good to connect. I don't know how things are in your world or in your life, but I feel a little bit like we have been on a bit of a roller coaster the last month or so, really since about the spring equinox, which would have been around March 20th, and that we are just okay. So things have been shifting and changing in the world, and probably if you're like me in your world and you've been seeing things from a new perspective, and it's as if we are on this roller coaster and we're at the tip top of the roller coaster, and there's this moment of being suspended where you know you're about to go shoo, but you're not quite sure how the experience is going to go. The other thing that I'm noticing is that this is a time more than ever before, a renewal of this for me. And then I see so many people really waking up to a time of really wanting to show up more fully in their lives, to really draw on their whole selves and their soul selves, and to bring forward their unique perspective and their unique gifts, their soul gifts, and to know what those are, and then to be able to step forward confidently in the wholeness of those, and trusting those gifts, and to show up more and more fully, to come fully to their lives. Life, an acronym I use for living in full expression. And so, partly, because I am seeing that so much at play, and also because I was guided to do so for the remainder of April, I'm going to make my soul gifts maps, which were already on the spring sale for $88 each. I'm going to make them available for the remainder of April for $44, and I will deliver all of those by the end of May. I don't anticipate having to take that down. I'm going to dedicate my time in May to as many orders that come in. I'm just going to do that. That's how I'm going to be of service for the remainder of this month and into May. And we'll set aside as much time as is needed to deliver those. And so for $44, you will be able to have a creative visual map that will help you to activate and integrate, in some cases, your soul gifts. And so these maps, take a look at the link that will be at the end of this video, so you can kind of familiarize yourself with what my soul gifts maps are. It's hard for me to articulate them. All I know is that everyone I've ever done one for, there's something in it that surprises them, or that jolts some remembrance, or that sets them on either a new path, or like gives them renewed vision for what who they are, and what the unique aspects of your soul signature are, so that you can show up more fully and see how absolutely phenomenally beautiful we all are as individuals. And I also have created a few for organizations, and I'm happy to play with that. So I'll put a little segment of a video at the end of this video, so you can kind of see how I create those, and then what they look like. And then I'll put a link to the page. You'll need to enter the code 44, the number 44, in as a coupon code to get the $44 price for the remainder of April. Feel free to leave a comment if you have any questions about what a soul gift map is, and take a look at the page. In the meantime, if you, like me, are feeling like okay, so we're on this roller coaster journey through our world, through your own individual life, and then I've noticed this also in terms of relationship dynamics. So if you're feeling like you're at the top of that roller coaster, right, and you're just like hanging there, and you're about to go down, and maybe you're seeing things like at the top from this perspective, that wow, you hadn't seen it that way before, and that's shifting. Wow, and you may be feeling like some sense of letting go of people and circumstances, and not quite sure what's coming next. Like, what I gotta say is, like, throw your hands up and enjoy the ride, because that's really what life is all about. We are here to experience life. As Jesus taught, to have life and to have it to the full. So many, many blessings wherever you are. It's an exciting time, a little bit nerve-wracking at times, but all in all, celebrate your life and the beauty of being on the way. reach out if I can provide a soul gifts map for you. And you can check out my webpage as well for other ways that I am of service. I'm a writer and an editor, and I might have room for a few more book clients through into the spring, summer, fall. I usually only work with a few clients at a time in that capacity, so I don't really talk a lot about it. But if you are feeling drawn to that, then you can check that out on my website or just reach out and we will connect one-on-one. In the meantime, enjoy this beautiful spring if you are in the northern hemisphere, and enjoy the fall if you're in the southern hemisphere. And yeah, I'm super excited to see what happens next in my own life and in our world. And above, everything else, just remember that this is what matters most: who you are, and that you are here. You are here, and because you are here, there is something really, truly beautiful and magical that you've come to bring forward in a way that no one else can, because no one else has had your experience, and no one else comes bearing the sacred seeds of essence that are within you, and no one else has the particular combination of gifts and skills and personality traits and character traits that you do. So shine, 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 and contribute all you have in your heart and soul to this life. Much love, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey, this is Dawn, just here to introduce to you the Soul Gifts Map and give you a little sneak peek in how I create those. So I've been creating Soul Gifts Maps for about 7 years now, off and on, and there have been spurts in there where that's been the primary thing that I am offering, and then most of the time it's sort of a supplementary thing I do on the side. I occasionally make that a part of my workshops. But basically what I do is I ask you a series of questions, and I've actually really streamlined the process. So the questions are right there on the website. You can see what it is I will need to be able to create your Soul Gifts Maps, which is simply your intuitive answers to a series of questions. Don't overthink them when you answer them. Just go with the first thing. Don't worry about how it's going to manifest in, real life. Then I look at your answers. I use my intuitive abilities and my, kind of clear seeing ability to kind of feel into that. And then I began to create a series of doodles with various markers, such as these. And I got my little Sharpies and my other pens, and I'll doodle. I'll draw symbols that come to me, such as those that I share in my Energetic Perspectives coloring book. So if you want to get an idea, sometimes they're simple shapes, sometimes they're just free-flowing forms. I'll be drawn to certain colors in addition to the colors that you may have suggested. If there is sort of a block, I will use my various little tools I've created, such as these little dice that have symbols on them here that speak to me about a certain spiritual gift and or area of life to explore. For example, here is music. This speaks something very clear to me. This is about gifts that have to do with truth and prophecy and again, clear seeing and helping others in that way. Okay, so I will do, and then these are my 7 wonders of the soul, and that's just to kind of get the juices going. And then I will take everything and I will, say a short prayer, which is kind of just how I approach my work. And then I will begin to doodle and draw lines and shapes and forms. And then I will create your Soul Gifts Map, and I will do that on watercolor paper and then scan it at high resolution. And so it will come to you as a high-res JPEG and or a PDF that is suitable for printing in the event that you would like to print it on some sort of make a poster or something like that, or just print out a high-res print from your own printer. I will also make available to you, I will upload it to a site where you can order specific items if you would like, and that's at an additional cost, but very reasonable, and print-on-demand technology, so very easy to do. So how do you use your Soul Gifts map? Look at my website for the details, but there are a variety of ways that you can use it, and I will send some suggestions in my follow-up email to you, along with anything that really struck me when I was creating your map. Now, for the brief sale that I'm going to do, I'm not going to have a lot of time to do in-depth emails, so you can come back to me after you receive your map if you would like more of a one-on-one connection. We could do that. For those of you who don't know this, I've actually had my business, Creative Revolutions, and my all of the things that I've been doing to help support others with bringing forward their gifts in the world since 1997. So quite longevity there, and changed and evolved. I used to do a lot more direct coaching than I do now. I still do the full day here at the Soul Streams Day Retreat Center and or online. So if you're interested in that, please reach out. But take advantage of the April sale that I'm doing. I'm going to make Soul Gifts maps available for just $44. They were initially they were much more expensive. I did them for like $200 or $300, but you got a coaching session with that. For the last year, they have been available for $88, and I'm going to try to keep that as the standard price. But this one-day sale, I'm sorry, not one-day sale, to April. In April, you may get a Soul Gifts map for $44. The delivery time will be a little bit longer on that, and so you can expect your map by the end of May. I'll be creating them in the order that orders come through, and the coupon code that you'll want to use is simply 44 when you're checking out, and that will give you the 50% off. So you will pay $44 and you will receive your Soul Gifts map again by the end of May. So thank you so much. I will put some examples in the end of this video so you can see kind of what those look like. What I have found is that typically there's at least one thing on everybody's map that is sort of a surprise, that they see it in a new way, and then that leads people to explore particular areas or gifts or skills that they maybe have set aside, because we all, and I do this myself, like we all overlook sometimes the things that are our most unique offering, and or we the other thing that's very common for a lot of people is they haven't made the connections between some of their natural skills, abilities, gifts, and sort of their passion, their dream, their vision for the world. So reach out if I can answer any questions. I look forward to creating your Soul Gifts map, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.